Okay. Are we live? I think we're live. I think we've been live. I've just been messing with my camera. Alright. I am the Simulation King, as we all know by now. But we are going to be doing some Out of the Park Baseball 21 today. That's right. We're going to be trying some of this. Looks like we got some messages that we got to look at for right now. We're hired in Cincinnati. We're going to be taking over the Reds because they are my favorite team, obviously. But we've got a message from owner Robert Castellini. Welcome to Cincinnati Reds organization. I trust that our working relation will be a good one. I will submit some new goals each year that I would like you to accomplish, as well as winning on the field and turning a profit. Completing these goals is the best way to keep me happy. So our goals for this career are pay close attention, man, I cannot read. Play close to 500 baseball this season. Upgrade at shortstop this season. Sign Trevor Bauer to an extension. That's a big one. And keep building up your team up in order to reach playoffs in the next 5 seasons. So we have a long-term goal, which is make the playoffs in the next 5 seasons. And he says he'll check in periodically throughout the year with your progress. All right. So we have... here's the first one. Calling the shots on the diamond and in front of us all the day's work for Juice Fisher. Evidently, the 21-year-old who hails in the United States is announced as the general manager and Cincinnati Red and manager for the Cincinnati Reds. He will certainly have detractors who will feel he's in over his head. Yes, I am the youngest. I am the youngest general manager and manager in all of baseball history. So here we're in the manager's office. Our next game is against the Detroit Tigers. Obviously, this is the shortened MLB season, 60 games. So we're starting July 24th, 2020 against the Tigers. Matthew Boyd versus Sonny Gray. But before that, we have a little bit of business to take care of. So we want to check and see all of this stuff. There's so much stuff that you can do in this game. It's basically like... Football Manager for FIFA fans, and soccer fans, if you know what that is. This is basically the baseball MLB version of that. So let's take a look at the roster and the transactions. I know my camera is in the way, but I couldn't really find a different spot for it. So we have all of our good stuff here. All of our deliciousness of our roster here. We've got our pitchers, we've got our 40-man roster, our active roster, we've got our Louisville Bats team down here. Dayton Dragons is even in the game. We have the Greenville Reds, so it goes down. It goes deep. This game goes very deep. If we go to players, you can see we have all of our pitchers here. We can search by position, all players, all batters. We have Michael Renzen because he can also hit. We have Tucker Barnhart, Kurt Casale, Francisco Pena, Joey Votto, Mike Moustakas, Josh Van Meter, Nick Senzel, Eugenio Suarez, I don't know why I can't say his name, Eugenio Suarez, Freddie Galvis, Philip Irvin, Jesse Winker, Shogo Akiyama, Aristides Aquino, and Nick Castellanos. And then we go to our pitchers. We have Trevor Bauer, Luis Castillo, Sonny Gray, Tyler Mahle, Wade Miley, Jose De Leon, Anthony Disclafani, Amir Garrett, Joe Cunell, Michael Lorenzen, Cody Reed, Salomon, Lucas Sims, Robert Stevenson, Pedro Stopin, Raciel Iglesias. So that is what our team is looking like. We can go to the lineups. There's so much stuff that we can change here. There's so much difference. There's so much depth, basically, in this. There's so much depth, basically, in this game. It's so crazy how in depth it goes. You can go so much in depth. You can look at the front office. We can see our budget, $200 million. Our payroll is $143.8 million. Our total expenses are $162 million. So there's just so much stuff. You can see your payroll, your staff, your record history has it down here. There's so much stuff in here that the budget history. It's just, you can go so much in depth. It's so much immersion And you can check and see who's going to be free agents on your team this year. You can scout player development, personnel. There's so much stuff you can see. There's me, the GM and the manager, the assistant GMs, Nick Kroll. You can see all your stuff here, your pitching coach, your managers, for your lower teams here. You can see all that stuff. It's just so crazy, and my reputation is inexperienced, obviously, because I'm only 21 years old. But you can offer extensions, you can fire people. It's just, it's crazy, actually. It's crazy how in-depth this goes. You can check the schedule here. We start on July 24th, as I mentioned before. And if we go here, there's today's day, August 4th, against the Indians at 6:10. We obviously don't have very long of a season because we were playing this shortened 60-game season. So I'm not sure when we finish this season what it goes to next. But if it goes to a full season in 2022, I'm not 100% sure. But we can look down here and see how all of our minor league systems are doing. We can check their progress, their records, their games back, all that stuff. We can check our roster, see how they're doing. When we start playing games, we can see the batting leaders, pitching leaders, injuries. It's just so in-depth. We can see right here the division in the Central. We can meet the team. There's just so much stuff that we can do in this game. It's so in-depth. And obviously, the top players here, they all have nicknames apparently. Trevor Bauer, Outage Bauer, Eugenio Nicole Suarez, and Sonny Pickles Gray. That's funny. Pickles. Alright, so now that we've gone basically through all of this stuff, it looks like we can change possibly where we're from. Looks like we can relocate. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that you could relocate. We can edit our ballpark over here. Who knew that you could do that? I didn't know that you could do that. We can get backgrounds. We can get the different surface types. We can change the name of the ballpark if we want to change that. It's just so in depth. There's just so much stuff to it. There's strategy that we haven't even gotten into yet. We can change how aggressive we want to be, how safe we want to play. We can change our strategy on pitching. We can change, like, so say if we have a left-hander on the bullpen coming out, we can change how we want to pitch around for, say, a right-handed hitter or something like that. So basically we can change all that stuff. We can change player strategies. We can tell them to do a couple things. We can do defense. We can see how often they go into double splits or how well they do versus lefties versus righties at home or on the road. We can tell all that kind of stuff. So there's just so much depth to this game. It's absolutely crazy. Obviously, we can go over here and we can check out like the home page. We can check out the rookie draft. We can check the prospect pipeline. We can check how the overall MLB is doing. It's just this game. I don't know how many times I can say it. This game is absolutely crazy. So obviously we have the first year player draft. We have the 12th pick currently. The Tigers have the first pick. We can choose to look at the draft pool, see who's going to be in the draft. I'm not sure if it's correct or not. I would assume that it is, but I don't know how accurate this is. It may be pretty accurate. Who knows? But we can go and look at all this stuff, and then if we go out to, let's go to the home page. We can check and see all the stuff that has come on. We can see batting leaders, pitching leaders, all this kind of stuff. We can see standings for each league, for each division. Everything's here. We can see league history. So if we want to see who's in the Hall of Fame, we can go here and look and see who's in the Hall of Fame. It's just got everything, basically. It has everything that you could want and more. But it does have to create all this stuff, as you can see up here. So basically, we just gotta wait and see. Wait for it to generate all this stuff. I didn't think that it would have to, but I guess it does. Alright, so 90%. Looks like it's going to be done pretty soon. Then we can move on. If I would have known it was going to do this, I would have clicked on it. Alright, so we can see who's in the Hall of Fame. All these guys. Yogi Bear was there. Wade Boggs, Lou Brock. I think if we go down farther, it'll tell us, like, older guys that are in it. Or if we go up here to the very top, we can get Hank Aaron, Pete Alexander, Roberto Alomar, all these kind of guys. So we can see champions, we can see all this kind of stuff. Playoff history. The Washington Nationals are obviously the only one because that's all it has so far. We can check out strategy again, like I said, all this stuff, and then we can finally go and we can go into all this kind of actual gameplay stuff. I'm not sure how good the gameplay is, but I am going to hit get back to the home page, and we can the continue button. Behavior can be tailored to your game flow preference in the manager options screen. Would you like to configure now? You can click no. No, I don't want to configure. That's fine up there. Alright, so we can simulate the preseason, scouting players. It's doing all that kind of stuff. It's getting the team ready. Alright, so we have an important message that we need to read. So the draft pools were revealed. So Major League Baseball officials today have announced the list of players eligible for the 2020 first-year player draft. Teams now have a chance to scout the draft pool for 30 days before the draft is held. Also, the transactions page gets a new section dedicated to the pool. So basically, early favorites to be high picks are the following: Spencer Torkelson, he's a 20-year-old first baseman out of college. Austin Martin, 21-year-old shortstop out of college. Heston Kjerstad, I think is how you say that. I'm not 100% sure, but he's a 21-year-old center fielder out of college. Zach Veen is an 18-year-old right fielder out of high school. Ed Howard, 18-year-old shortstop out of high school. Robert Hassel III, 18-year-old right fielder out of high school. Pete Crow Armstrong, 18-year-old center fielder out of high school. Patrick Bailey, 21-year-old center out of college. Garrett Mitchell, 21-year-old center fielder out of college. And Austin Hendrick, 19-year-old right fielder out of high school. So the official OSA mock draft will be released on the day of the draft, or you can review the draft pool on the draft page. So that's the top 10 players that are basically projected to be the top 10 picks. Now, as I showed you previously, we do not have delete this message real quick and then delete this new goals message. I'll keep this one right now. But as I showed you earlier, we do not have currently the we have the 12th pick. So we do not have a top 10 picks. So those top 10 guys, one of them may fall, we may get lucky, but we probably do not have a chance at getting one of those top 10 picks. So we're going to have to rely on our scouts to scout some of the lower end guys, basically, is what we're trying to do here. But I do want to get scout accuracy up to 100%, I think, or like good. Let me just move this up. Do we have anybody on average? I know we have a lot of people on average. Do we have anybody above average? It doesn't look like it. Kevin Abel is actually on the injury list for whatever team he's playing for. But let's go to the team home screen. Back to what we need to do here, and then we can go to continue to review the draft pool. Okay. So it's basically the same screen that we were on. So if we want to take, for example, we want to take Andrew Abbott, we can click on him. He was born June 1st, 1999, which is a couple of days older than me, actually. He tells you all the stuff that he has. He bats left, throws left. He's a starter. He's from Boston, South Boston, Virginia, it looks like. He's a junior. He's got all this stuff. His overall is a half a star. His potential is a 2-star. That's not very good. But we can go back to ratings, all this stuff he has. You can go so much in depth. It's actually pretty crazy how in depth you can get. But I'm going to continue because we don't need to really focus on that right now. We need to focus on our team, basically. If receive a personal message. All right. So the first year player draft, we already read that. I'm deciding I'm going to get rid of it. Players promoted from international complex. The following players have been promoted from the international complex either because they reached the age limit or because they should ready to face the minor leagues. So Michael Triana has come up from Cuba. That's pretty cool. The pool revealed, we saw that. So we have an important message. I likely won't turn either team into an instant contender or provide a huge franchise shakeup, but the Braves and the Pirates finalized a trade today. Atlanta will send 26-year-old Dansby Swanson and 18-year-old minor leaguer Carlos Pavia to the Pirates, and they will receive Trevor Williams. Wow, so Dansby Swanson is going to Pittsburgh. That's a pretty big trade, honestly. I did not think that was going to happen. But it did. So, Dansby Swanson headed to Pittsburgh. So let's do the first year player draft. Alright, so we have to wait until... Oh, we don't have to wait because we can do auto draft for Detroit. But we can see who's going to go where. Auto draft for Detroit. Who are they going to take? Is it going to show us who they're going to take? I don't know. This is the first time I've done a draft here. Draft log. So they took Spencer Torkelson. Okay. They took Spencer Torkelson out of what did I say? I didn't even read it. Alright, so we can skip to Baltimore. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna skip straight to my pick on pick 12. Auto draft until the Cincinnati pick. All right, let's look at the draft history. All right, so draft log, actually. So Spencer Torkelson was first, then Austin Martin, then Heston, Zach Veen, Robert Hassel, Ed Howard, Nick Gonzalez, Garrett Mitchell, Patrick Bailey, Austin Hendrick, and Pete Crow Armstrong. So there is a couple of guys in there that aren't familiar names, like Garrett Mitchell and Nick Gonzalez, that didn't come up on that list. So that means that some of those top 10 guys may be busts. They may be busts, but we need to look at our team first. Is there a time limit? I'm not sure if there's a time limit on this or not. But we need to look and see what we need. We need to see. We need to know what we need. I'm sure I want to go college players only. I think I want to go college players only, just because I feel like we want guys that are ready right now. And we're going to need some pitchers. Show me all the pitchers. I feel like we need to prioritize pitching. So, okay, let's go with a starter here. We've got Dane Acker. He's projected to be... He's projected to be a starter. He's from Oklahoma. He's got decent control, good fastball. Not that good stamina, but he could grow a little bit. He's got a 92-94 fastball. He's a fly ball pitcher. He's a 50 pitcher. Let's check his season. He was 7-3. I don't know. I'm not really. I can change his name and I can change all this stuff. That's hilarious. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know. I don't really feel. I don't know. I'm not feeling Dan Acker. Let's check on Garrett Acton. Alright, so he's working with a 40 to 50 on his stuff. That's pretty good. He's only potential for a half a star. I don't like him either. Let's just move down straight to this guy, Davis Agile. Agile? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't like him either. We need to find somebody who's like a difference maker or something here. Ooh. Alright, so Robert Alstrom is from Eugene, Oregon. He's looking pretty decent. He's got a nasty changeup already. He's coming out of the bullpen. He's a fly ball pitcher. He's got 88 to 90 velocity. His projected role would be obviously bullpen. His projected role would strictly be bullpen, but he's a 65 in the ratings. I kind of like that. I'm liking the look of this guy. He's looking pretty decent. I think we're going to take this guy. If I know how to. I'm not sure how to. Alright, we gotta remember what that guy's name was. It was Robert Alstrom is who I want to take. How does one take Robert Alstrom? Draft player. Let's draft Robert Alstrom. That's who we're looking with. We can grow with him. Alright, so we got the next. We're on our next pick. This time I'm going to go with college batters because we've already got our pitcher. So let's look at these guys. So we've got Zeb Adrian. He's looking like he's not very good. Now we've got Rudy Aguilar, who's got good speed, good stealing, good base running, sacrifice bunt's pretty good. He is a shortstop. He's a ground ball hitter, a spray hitter. Might be pretty useful. Rudy Aguilar. Nope, not going to take him. Or Jonathan Alonso. All right, Anthony McAngelo, I think is what his name is. He's a pull hitter. He's a left fielder. He's got home run power. He's got good discipline. He's durable, decent speed, good stealing, good base running. He can play left field and right field. It looks like, at least more than center field and second base. .22. All right, okay. Anthony is definitely an option. Brock Anderson, a right fielder, lefty. He's got a good arm. I don't know. Jorge Arenas, looking pretty good at shortstop. Ground ball hitter. Cole Barr, looking like he could be kind of a power guy maybe. He's an extreme pull fly ball hitter. Jean Barreto is a center fielder who's got good outfield range. That's nice. How's his speed looking? 60. You know what? This guy, a ground ball hitter. He's a JUCO freshman from Puerto Rico. He bats left, he throws righty. That's interesting. He doesn't really have a lot of home run power. but he's got more speed. He could be a burner if he grows. He doesn't hit a lot of home runs. Hit 6 in 2020. He might be there later. I might get him later if we can. I don't know. Ooh. Alright, so Jonah Beeman. He's got good speed, good stealing, good sacrifice bunting, good base running. He's not a home run guy, but he does look pretty decent. Alright, this guy, Nick Biddison. So he's only 19. He's a second baseman. He's got good discipline, decent home run power, decent speed too. He's a pull hitter. Infield range. He can play second base. Kinda can play catcher and center field. Kinda, just a little bit. Probably he'd be more fit as a second baseman, obviously. His expectation is a bench player. That's not really what we want in this round. I kind of want to go back here and look at continue draft. All right. So we've already looked at a couple of these guys. We got down to Jonah Beeman, but I kind of want to do. You can customize all this kind of stuff. So I want to look at batting potential. Orlando Adams Jr. So I want to see who's got the best power potential. Who's got the best power potential? So Highland Hall. But Dylan Rogers is a high scouting accuracy. So I want to take a look at Dylan Rogers. So Dylan Rogers got good contact, good gap power, good home run power. He bats lefty, throws lefty. He's got a potential for 2-star. He's a ground ball hitter, though, even though he's got that home run power. Good. He's got all-around good outfield range. He can play first base, left field, and right field. He hit 10 home runs. You know what? Dylan Rogers looks kind of good. I think I'm going to take Dylan Rogers. So let's draft Dylan Rogers, 19-year-old. He looked pretty good. Alright, so we got our next one. Show all players, because I'm going to go with, A.J. Vukovic. He's got a nasty home run power. He plays third base. He's got a 2.5-star. Alright, I see you out here with your nasty home run power. You know what? I might take a flyer on this guy. He seems pretty good. AJ Vukovic? I'm gonna take AJ Vukovic just because of the 70 power potential. Let's take this man. Is there anybody with a higher potential? Ray Torres, J.D. Gregson has good eye potential. What about speed? How are we looking on speed? There's a lot of guys with some speed. Wow. Okay. David Calabrese has speed at 70 and stealing at 70. Base running at 60. He could just be a burner. Alright, he's got good discipline too. Good speed, good stealing, good sacrifice bunting. He's a center fielder. You know what? I think we're going to take a flyer on this kid. He's only 17. David Calabrese. I think we're going to take a flyer on you. Get a burner. Alright, where did he go? Did I take him? Or did he get... He might have got taken already. Oops. Oh, wait, no, he's right here in front of me. Duh. I'm such an idiot. Alright, David Calabrese draft. 17. We're taking a flyer on him. Who knows if that's accurate or not. Alright, now I want to go to... let me quickly go to... show all pitchers. Show me their pitching potential. Who's got some stuff? Actually, who's throwing fast? Luke Little is throwing 100 plus, 50 stamina. Let me see Luke Little. He's got some nasty stuff. He's strictly in the bullpen. I think we might have to take a flyer on Luke Little. He's throwing 100 plus. I'm gonna take him. Alright, now let's go and show me potential ratings for all these guys. Anybody else? I think there's a couple guys left that had potential in 2.5 stars. Oh, J.D. Gregson, that's right. He had the 3-star. The 3-star potential. He's a catcher. He's got good discipline, really good discipline. He's a pull hitter. He's got decent contact. You know what? Let's take J.D. Gregson. He's the last guy on here that has 3 stars, so we might as well take him now. And we can auto draft. And now we just go with all players. Show me some goods. Let's get our scouting accuracy back up to high so we know who we're taking. There's gotta be some hidden potential, hidden gems down here. I want some hidden gems. Is there like an all-around just really good ball player? I don't know. Show me batting potential. Scouting accuracy is up at the high. A lot of these guys got good stealing. You know what? We've already got a guy with speed. Let's look for a guy with contact. Who's got some good contact? Alec Burleson is a first baseman. He's a 1.5 star potential. He's got a good avoiding strikeouts, good contact. He's a lefty, just like Joey Votto. He's a pull hitter and a ground ball hitter. I kind of like him with that good contact. He's the highest contact left. Let's take him. Is there anybody with high K potential left? What about high defense? Or high gap potential? Power potential? There's still a lot of guys with good power potential. This guy looks pretty good right here. This Robbie Ashford. Let's look at Robbie Ashford. He's 2-star potential. He's a normal pull hitter. He's only 17. He is 6'4". That's pretty cool. 60 speed, 55 stealing, good home run power, good discipline. This guy looks pretty good, actually. Robbie Ashford. Let's take you, Mr. Robbie. How many more picks are there? Draft order. Round 25. What round am I in? 7? I'm in round 6. Alright, so we can just finish up today. We've gotten all the guys that I was looking for. So we're going to finish up the draft. Auto draft it. I think we came out with some good players here. We didn't come out with the best because we didn't have a top 10 pick or anything, so we've received a message. So congratulations on finishing the first year player draft. You can now start negotiate signing bonuses. Please go to league menu and open the negotiate with drafted players screen. You have 2 months for negotiation. Unsigned players will re-enter the draft next year. You will get an adequate replacement pick for these players. All right, so we can go and talk to these guys. Negotiate with the draftees. So we will obviously want to negotiate with Robert Alstrom because he is our top 15 pick. So we are going to negotiate with him. You are negotiating with Robert Alstrom. His bonus demand is $100,000. The recommended slot bonus is $4.8 million. You have set a draft budget of $15.7 million and spent $0 so far. You have a budget room of $42.9 million. So we have a budget room of $42.9 million in signing bonuses and contract. He has indicated that you will have to match his demand in order to convince him. So we will meet the demand of $100,000 and submit the offer. So hopefully he is looking to sign it. Next up is Dylan Rogers, who we got in the second round. His demand is $40,000. That's not too bad. The negotiation should not be too complicated if your offer is close to his demand. So we'll just offer his demand and then submit the offer. We don't have to go too crazy. He seems pretty chill. Next up is AJ Vukovic, who is our power hitter, I think. He is demanding $730,000, so almost $1 million, almost $750,000. It shouldn't be too complicated, but you know what? Let's go with $750,000 just to make it even. And then David Calabrese is our speed guy, so his signability is extremely hard. $130,000. As in, it'll be extremely hard to convince him to sign with your team. You will have to at least meet the demand. I think I can meet the demand of $130,000. That's not as crazy as $730,000. That was just wild. Next up is Luke Little. He's indicating you have to match the demand. Okay, we can match the $130 demand. We are spending a lot of money. We're up over a mil. So, and last up is Dylan Ray. We can meet the demand of $500K. And we've negotiated with all of those guys, so now we can continue. So hopefully they all accept their contracts. But really the only ones I want are Dylan Rogers, Vukovic, and the one dude, the first round pick that we got. I forget his name already. Alright, so it looks like so Robert Alstrom, here's our first round pick. Just inform you that he was convinced by your offer. He's joined the organization. Alright, so he is here. That is good. Robert Alstrom, our first round pick, is here. And then the Dodgers have pulled the trigger on a deal that will see 27-year-old Matt Beattie in Kansas City for Ian Kennedy, MJ Melendez. So another big trade going down. Not big trade, but another trade going down. Let's review the scouting budget. Alright. Major League Scouting. We can go move that up a little bit. Can we not? Can we move it down? Yeah, we can move it down. Alright. I think the budget is fine for right now. We don't really need the Major League budget to be that big. We kind of want the amateur scouting budget to go up a little bit more. And then we can move the minor league one down just a bit and move the international one. We want the international one to be up a little higher, and we will do that. So now we will continue on. We're flying through this, honestly. Alright, we received a personal message. Welcome to the new season. I hope that the off-season treated you well, and you should at least try to stay close to an even record. So our owner is a little concerned. Dylan Ray has accepted. Brian Cashman proposes the following trade. So the Yankees would send James Paxton and Zach Britton for Eugenio Suarez. Respond to message. Reject trade. I'm not giving you a Eugenio Suarez. I'm sorry. Delete. Season annual top 100 prospects. So, Aldi Rushman is from Baltimore as the #1 prospect. Wander Franco, Luis Robert, Nate Pearson, Mackenzie Gore, Joe Adele, Casey Mize, Jesus Luzardo, Bobby Witt Jr., and Royce Lewis are the top 10 prospects. I'm not sure if we have anybody in there, but I don't think we do. Alright, so there's the 2020 opening day. San Diego front office has announced the signing of Yasiel Puig as the team's new right fielder. Came from the Padres. Will be hauling in 7.7 over 1 year. So they paid 7.7 for Yasiel Puig. So now we have our roster. We can finish that up and go to the game against the Tigers. We're gonna go with Sonny Gray versus whatever the frick his name is. Forget the guy, Matthew Boyd, I think is his name. Alright, so here we go. We have our first taste of the simulation. And we can start the game. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work. I have not played a game yet. Oh, look at this. Alright, this is kind of cool. So we can go... Can we go... I don't want to go pitch by pitch. Can we just go, like, simulation? Pitch, I guess. Oh, look at GABP. Cameron Maben started. Oh, he got a hit. Oh, it's a right field hit. That's not good. It's a base hit. Alright, so Victor Reyes is up. Maben's on first. Sonny Gray with the pitch. It's a grounder. It's going to get out. Oh! No! It's an error, and now Maben's going home, I think, right? No, he stayed. He should have went home. Alright, so the Reds not starting out too good here. That's a ball in the right field that's caught, and Maben decided not to go home, it looks like. So there's one out. Gray strikes out. Nice job. Strikes out Scope. And now we can pinch. Good room, and we get out of the inning. All right. That's good. We got out of the inning. Votto's up first. Let's see what Votto can do. He's got 2 strikes on him, and Votto sits down to start the inning. Jesse Winker grounds, or no, he pops up into foul territory and gets called out. And Castellanos strikes out. Alright, not the best start. Not the best start. Let's go to the 9th inning. We're going to simulate to the 9th inning. It's tied 3-3. Lorenzen is in. Alright. Lorenzen is in. We want the bullpen. Raciel Iglesias. Alright, no outs on the top of the 9th. Lorenzen throws a ground ball, Maben, and he's out. Reyes with a grounder, Eugenio, and he throws it to Votto. He's out as well. Alright, Lorenzen, one more out. We can get to the bottom of the 9th. CJ Cron strikes him out, and the side goes down in order. Look at that. Now we have Moose up to bat in the bottom of the 9th. Can we win? Moose grounds out to second base. Here's Steve Aquino. Home run? No. Okay, one more at bat here in the bottom of the 9th. It's Tucker. Tucker Barnhart, he strikes out. We're going to extras. We got extra innings in the first game of the season. That's a pop-up. It's going to fall to him. Freddie Galvis. Alright. We are in the bottom of the second, or the bottom of the 10th, I should say. And that's a big hit in the right field. Is he going to go home? Alright, the winning run. Tucker Barnhart is the winning run. I am going to see if I can change that. Return the game. Do we have anybody that's speed? I'm not sure how I changed this. Yeah, I want him to warm up. But how do I... How do I switch hitters or batters? What if I want a pinch hit or a pinch runner? What do I do? I don't know. I'm too confused. There's a lot of this stuff that I haven't learned yet, so we're just going to go with Nick Senzel. He's going to swing, see if we can get the winning run in. And he strikes out. Actually, he didn't strike out. He almost did. And Senzel puts it into left field. That's going to be the game. We win game number 1. A walk-off in opening day. All right. A walk-off on opening day. We sneak past the Tigers. All right. I'll take a dub on opening day. Senzel with 2 for 2 with a ribby versus the Tigers. I'll take that any day of the week. Now let's go and look at our messages. New York offers. So Derek Dietrich goes to the Mets for $8.1 million. That's all right. We don't need Derek Dietrich. Yesterday at T-Mobile Park, Mitch Haniger and Justin Verlander got into each other's space and then into each other's face. They began to grapple and fell to the ground. Then when it boiled over into a full-fledged bench-clearing tussle between the Mariners and Astros, reason finally prevailed as the umpires restored order. After much discussion, only the 2 major combatants were ejected from the game. Both Haniger will set out 3 while Verlander will give a 6-game suspension. Wow, so they can suspend people for fighting in this game? That's pretty cool. Luke Little is just informing that he was convinced by your offer, so he's coming. Took a look at the Tigers, our next 3-game series here, projected pitching matchups. We already had Sonny Gray. All right. And then old superstition that bad news comes in 3 certainly came true for the Nationals. Gleyber Torres tripled up on the home runs to propel the Yankees 10-9. So Gleyber Torres with 3 home runs. That's crazy. All right, we can continue. Another big trade happens, and Calabrese is joining the team. So now we go to the next game against the Tigers. Alright, so we've got game number 2 against the Tigers. Trevor Bauer's on the mound. We're losing 4-2. 5-2. Eugenio's up. He grounds out to third. Alright, 2 outs away from taking an L in game number 2. There is a big single in the center field for the Wingman. Alright, Winker on first. Aristides with the home run. No, it's a ground out into a double play. Maybe. No, why didn't he go? That's weird. But there's 2 outs. Tucker's at the plate. He pops it up to center field, and the game is over. We lose game number 2 of the season. All right. Strasburg is on the day-to-day list. Fans and Bossy. There was a cat that got onto the field. Wow, this game goes into some detail. I like that. They just put a cat on the field in Boston. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, game number 3 of the season. Remember, there's only 60 of these this season. So we're going to have to win as many as possible if we want to make the playoffs. Luis Castillo is on the mound at game number 3. We are going to obviously sim to the 9th inning like we always do. It is 8-5. We are currently winning 8-5. And that's going to be the W. We win 11, that's the hits. We win 8-5, excuse me, I can't speak. So we're 2-1 on the season so far. That's pretty good. Nick Castellanos is diagnosed with a radial nerve compression. He'll be out for 5 months. All right. That is not good news. So Castellanos is out. Vukovic accepts the offer. We've got a 4-game series against the Cubs coming up. So we got Miley, Gray, and Bauer. Gleyber Torres with his 3 home runs. Big Bag Senzel, season-ending injury for Castellanos. Yeah, Castellanos is out for 5 months, so he's done. Injury touchdown John Gray for the season. Single-season records. Who holds the single-season for baseball saves? I don't know, John Smoltz? Let me go back. How do I go back? Here are the current power rankings. So we are currently sitting 8th in the power rankings. Where are the Cubs at? Because they're next up on our list. They're 11th right now. So, all right. We're doing this fine. We are doing just fine. Now we got a game against the Cubs. So game 1 of 4 against Chicago. Hopefully we can continue our winning ways and go up 3-1 on the season, but we are still at GABP, so we are going to go to the top of the 9th and see what happens. We're already down. Oh, we're down 3-1. We're down 3-1, so hopefully Eugenio can bring us back. That's a big hit. That is a pop-up to left center. Caught. Moose is up. Moose grounds it out to the big pop-up, and it's caught. And it looks like we're going to lose game 1. We're taking the L. Aristides Aquino with a big hit in the right field, and game over. Took the L in game number 1 against the Cubs. That's all right. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. So we are currently 2-2 in the Central Division. We're going to play game number 2 against the Cubs. Remember, we got 4 of these. So let's get on with the game. Start the game. We're still at home, so I'm going to simulate to the bottom of the top of the 9th, actually. let's simulate to the top of the ninth. Let's see what we got. We're up 5-2. Beautiful. And Baez gets struck out. So next one is Boat. He's on. He grounds out to Eugenio, and he throws it to Votto for an out. And last up is Caratini. He gets on base with a double. Alright, Caratini with a double down the left field line. Ian Happ. And he strikes out and the game is over. So we take game 2 against the Cubs and move us up to 3-2 on the season now. That's what you want to see. We've got some good stuff here and then another trade. I'm not sure how this works. I don't know. Alright, we're currently sitting 3-2. We're a game back at the Brew Crew. They're 4-1 on the season. But let's play game number 3 against the Cubs. Alright, let's simulate to the 9th. Sonny Gray's on the mound. We're winning 5-3. Alright, that's good stuff. Lorenzen's on the mound now. And walks Chris Bryant. So now Schwarber is on at the plate. It's a pop-up to center field. Oh, it's a pop-up to Moose. Deep or shallow center field for Moose. Bryant's going, and double play to win the game. Wow, Chris Bryant, an error, a boneheaded mistake. He stole, and we struck out the batter and threw him out. So we take a 2-1 lead in the series on Chicago, sitting at 4-2. The Brew Crew, they keep winning. They're 5-1 on the season. I've received a trade proposal. So the Pirates would send me Chris Archer, and we would give them Senzel and Tyler Stevenson. I do not like this, so I'm going to reject it, because Senzel, we can get a little bit more than just Chris Archer. Injury derails season for Gio Gonzalez. That sucks for him. Trevor Williams is out for the season, and shipped Eric Thames to Detroit. Or to Nationals. I don't know. Somewhere. He's going somewhere. He's playing baseball. So we're 4-2 on the season. Game number 4 of the series against Chicago. We're going to start the game. Kind of sucks that Shogo, or not Shogo, it kind of sucks that Castellanos is out for the season with nerve damage. That's what it said. Alright, let's go to the 9th. Hopefully we are up again. We are up 7-2. With Wilson Contreras on the mound, or at the plate. He gets struck out, so he's out. To the left, Caratini, ball 4, he's walked to first. Javi Baez strikes out. Robert Stevenson diming people up today. And Ian Happ, the final at bat. It's a shallow center. No, it's not center. It's right to Shogo. And that's going to be game. So we take the series 3-1. And we beat them up 7-2. Or 7-2. All right. So we have won the series against Chicago. Let's go check the schedule real quick. So we won the series against Detroit, and we won the series against Chicago. So that's good. Now we move back to Detroit on Friday. We can go to the home screen. We are still behind the Brewers because they haven't played yet. half a game back. Once we finish today, they will play, and will we go on top of them? Oh, they haven't played still. Alright, we're playing the game against the Tigers again. Should be another easy one. We are at Comerica Park this time. First road series of this season. Here we go. We'll go to the top of the ninth, like we always do. Comerica Park to the ninth inning, and we are down 7-2. Wow. All right, I didn't think we'd be down 7-2, but Tucker's up. He strikes out. Then we have Akiyama. Shogo gets hit. They hit Shogo Akiyama. No. Now we have Aristides, and he strikes out. And then Freddie Galvis, our last hope, he gets a pop up to center field, out, and game over. We lose 7-2. Not a good showing there. Our third loss of the season. Alright, so there's a lot of injuries happening here. A lot of season-ending injuries. That's not good. I've received a personal message. So the league officials have been informed the following international amateur free agents are now eligible to be signed by teams. Ooh. So there's some international guys that might be needed to be signed. So Julio Guerrero. Oh, this guy looks pretty good. How do we sign these guys? How do we sign these guys? How do we sign these guys? Bum, 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 bum. I would like to sign you. I would like to sign you. I would like to sign you. Offer a contract. Thank you for inquiring about my service. These are my demands. A contract with signing bonus of $3.4 million. Alright, I think I can do that. Meet the demand. And confirm it. Yeah, I think I can do that. That's fine. International amateurs. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this again. I want to see if we can get some of these good guys. Gap power for Camacho. Let's just get rid of some of these. We don't need these guys. Oh, I can't offer him a contract? Because he's 16? Probably. Jonathan Esparza. He's got good gap power. Oh, our international spending. We can only spend about 2.2 or something. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so it looks like we're only going to be able to spend some money on that one guy that we offered the contract to, so that's alright. But we can go to the game against the Tigers, game number 2 of the series. Hopefully we have a better outing than what we did in the first game, getting blown out. Senzel is hot, though. That's good. All right, let's go to the top of the 9th. And we are up 3-1. All right. So let's go to the half inning. See if we can close them down. Tyler Mahle. Or Tyler Mahle. I don't know how to say your name, but you pop it up. Reyes pops it up to left field. Philip Irvin's the one who gets it. Yes, 1 out away from a victory here. Christian Stewart's up. And he grounds it to shortstop. Freddie Galvis brings it home for us. Alright, so we tied the series at a game apiece. You love to see it. You just love to see it. We are currently 6-3. We've taken the top spot in the Central. Beautiful. Our team is playing very well. All right, Jesse Winker is out for 2 to 3 weeks. And another season-ending injury. That is crazy how many season-ending injuries we're getting. But now we go to game 3 against the Tigers at Comerica Park. Let's see if we can win game 3 and take a 2-1 series lead. I'm not sure if this is 3 games or 4 game series. I think it's 3, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go to the 9th inning. And we are down 4-2. So Kurt Casale is up here to start the inning. And he will walk. So now we have Nick Senzel, who is hot, by the way, so remember that. And he pops it up to center as the deep in center. It's gone for a 2-run homer. Nick Senzel, a 2-run dinger. And it's 4-4. And a big hit into left field from Joey Votto with a base hit. And now the Moose is up. Come on, Moose. And Moose pops it into the gap. Moose pops it into the gap. Votto's on his way to third. Moose on his way to second. Will Votto go home? Votto is not going to go home. He is going to go home. My camera was in the way. And we take a 5-4 lead. Unbelievable. Eugenio will have something happen. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's on base. I'll take it. Now Michael Lorenzen strikes out. We have 1 out. A runner on second and third. Philip Irvin grounds it to the pitcher. Everybody's safe. Except for the second guy running the second. I thought he was safe. He looked safe. And it's a ground out to second base. But we have the lead 5-4. Can you believe your eyes? Can you believe your eyes? Alright, we've got 3 outs to get. And it's a hit to left field, so that's not a good start here. Cameron Maben is on base. It's going to be out at third, Eugenio. Oh no, Nick Senzel's playing third, excuse me. And that's going to be a big hit to second. He's going to go to third. Why didn't you go to third? So Cameron Maben is at third. I'm not sure how to put somebody in the game. Oh, that's how you do it. Oh. Alright, that makes sense. So Iglesias is at the mound now. And he strikes out, so we have 2 outs. Oh, baby. Come on, Iglesias. Close this one out. Jonathan Scope. Yes! And we hold on for a 5-4 victory against Detroit. Raziel Iglesias with the save. What a move by me. What a move. That was amazing. That top of the ninth. Oh, excuse me. That top of the ninth inning was crazy. We were down 4-2, and we came back for a 5-4 victory. The perseverance of this Reds team is unmatched. Alright, so it's only a 2-game series against the Indians. We can get rid of all this stuff. Go back to the home screen. Let's quickly check the schedule. Alright, so we've got 2-gamer away from home, and then we've got a 2-gamer at home. Or is it the opposite? Where does it tell me the difference? Oh, so light gray. Okay, so light gray is home, and then we've got 2 away. So dark gray is away. Alright, that makes sense. So we've got 2 at home against the Indians, and then 2 away against the Indians. Alright, sorry about that. My camera kind of messed up. But now we're going against the Indians here. Game number 1 of 2 at home. Alright, let's go to the top of the ninth and see what we're looking with here. Down 3-0. Alright, so we got Moose up to the plate to start the bottom of the ninth. He strikes out. Now we got Eugenio. He gets struck out. And Tucker Barnhart. He strikes out. So right down the middle. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Shane Bieber had 10 Ks in that game. That's wild. And we lose game 1 against the Indians. But it's not the end of the world. We're 7-4. We're still taking the lead. We're a game ahead of the Cardinals in the division. It's all good. Everything's good here. Julio Aguero has agreed. All right, so we're getting the international man. He's coming in. That's beautiful. Let's continue the game number 2 of home, at the home against the Indians. We can start the game. Okay, hopefully we have a better outing today than we did yesterday. We're up 3-2, alright. So we have a chance to finish it. Robert Stevenson. And he walks a man. Come on. And that's going to be another walk. What is going on with you? Alright. Iglesias at the mound. 2 men on. And he strikes out the first man. Iglesias the GOAT. And he walks the bases loaded. Iglesias, you better be careful. Get a double play here. And it's going to be a hit, and they tie the game. Alright, so we have a chance to win it in the bottom of the 9th. We just got to get out of this inning before any more damage is done. It's going to be another base hit and another run. Iglesias has choked and an error. Akiyama's run is 5-3 now. What is going on? We've choked this. Iglesias with a second strikeout, but the damage may already be done. And we're headed to the bottom of the 9th. Down 5-3. Freddie Galvis puts one in the gap a little bit. Yeah, it drops, so I'll take it. Can we make a comeback here and win this game? He says no. He's been hot. He puts one in center field, and it's going to get caught. Wow. I thought it was going to drop a little bit. Joey Votto up to the plate, and he brings one high into center field. Caught. It's not looking good for us. We're down to our final out. Eugenio Suarez. He makes contact with it, and he is out. So we choke that one away, and we lose both games at home to the Indians. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. We fall to a tie with the Cardinals now and for the division lead. Billy Hamilton had a cycle. Good for Billy. Alright, not a good sign. Now we're going to Cleveland. But we do have Luis Castillo coming up to the mound for this game, so that's good. Alright, let's see if we can take 2 of these games away from home. Okay, here at Progressive Field, we're going to go to the top of the 9th inning. And we are up 4-2. All right, so let's go to the half inning. We got Pedro Strop on the mound. I am going to put Iglesias in to warm up a little bit. All right, we're up 4-2. Let's not choke this away. And he hits the first batter of the inning. Oh, Pedro. Looks like we got Michael Renzi in center field. It's going to be a grounder. Stroke's going to take it. Don't go to second. Did he get it? Okay, he got it. All right, I'll take it if he got it. Next one is a strikeout with a sinker. Stroke. 1 more out, and we are going home with a victory. And he struck him out, and we win. All right, so we took the first game away from home. Now we have to go back and win another one. Hopefully we can keep it up and win this one. All right, let's start this game. Game number 2 away from home at Progressive Field. I'm going to go to the 9th inning. And we are tied. All right. Here's where it gets interesting. We'll put Iglesias in to warm up. And we will put Amir Garrett in to warm up as well. All right, here's where it gets interesting. Freddie Galvis, top of the 9th. He grounds out to the pitcher. Oh, he made it. No. Speed from Freddie Galvis. Pena. Foul tip. It's a wild pitch. And Galvis goes to second. So we're making some progress here. Freddie Galvis is at second. Nobody out. Pena will take it to right field. It's going to be caught. Galvis will advance. No, he won't for some reason. Okay. So still a runner on second. Nick Senzel. He's been a very good hitter this early part of this season. And he's going to get a called strike 3. So 2 outs. Joey Votto, all he needs to do is put one in the gap. And he's going to get out. Alright, so bottom of the 9th. And it's going to be a infield single, or a left field single, not an infield single. Hit the outfield. Let's put in Amir Garrett. Maybe Amir can save the day here. Christian Arroyo is up. Runner on first. It's going to be a groundo. Oh, he messed it up, Freddie. Freddie lost it. He had a double play. Freddie had a double play and he missed it. And it's going to be to right field. Aquino's there. He's going to get the out. So there's 1 out. He's a double play. Cesar Hernandez is up. He's going to ground it to the catcher. It's going to be a double play, maybe? Just a play to second. Alright, we cannot let Frankie Lindor get home. And that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to win the game. Jose Ramirez, a walk-off to win the game. And the Indians take the second game at home. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see right there. We got the Brew Crew coming in next. With their racing winding down, teams are permitted to call reinforcements. I can't believe we lost the game. We only took 1 game from the Indians. We only took 1 game from the Indians. That is not what you want to happen. Alright, we don't need this many catchers on the team. I'm going to take Pena down here. Can we take Casali down? Alright, no more catchers. We have too many people up here, so Van Meter. Alright, we'll move Van Meter out. And we don't need this many pitchers, so Salermano, sorry buddy. You will go to Louisville. Where is Nick Lodolo's there? I'm gonna move Nick up to AAA. You two. Jesse Biddle. Where is Hunter Green? Is right there. Let's move him up to AAA as well. Hunter Green, Hunter Green, Hunter Green. There's Jonathan India. All right, so we've got some good. We got some good people. You know, we're ready. We're ready to go. We got the first game against the Brew Crew. Oh, the Milwaukee Brewers coming to town, I think, or we're away. Okay, we're at Miller Park for game number 1. Ugh. To the 9th inning we go, Miller Park. We are up 6-5. All right, that's what you want to see. Let's go to the half inning. Lorenzen's. Oh, we're up 9-5. Okay, we'll let Lorenzen work. Ryan Braun's going to go almost a second, but he stays. Lorenzen, don't screw this up. Double play. Throw it to first. All right, whatever. And a strikeout. Good job, Lorenzen. One more out and we take game 1. It's going to be to right field. It's going to land. Braun's going to stay at second. Christian Yelich is, of course, the one who got it. And it's going to be... Where'd you throw that at? Oh, it's a walk. It's going to be caught by Aquino. Yes. And that's going to be it for game number 1. We leave Miller Park with a 9-5 victory. All right. Beautiful. Byron Buxton hits for the cycle. So 2 people now have hit for the cycle this season. That's pretty cool. But we're tied with the Cubs for first place in the division. Interesting. Let's take a look at the schedule. So we got 2 more games against the Brewers away, then we have a day off, and then we got 2 games set against the Royals at home, and then a 4-game set against the Pirates at home. All right. That's easy. I'll probably stop the live stream probably at that day off. We'll finish up this series against the Brewers. All right, let's go to the top of the 9th and see if we can take game number 2 of this series. We are up 8, or we're down 8-14. Holy crap. All right, so Aquino has a chance to pull us back. It's been a barn burner here in Milwaukee. Aquino gets on base to start the inning off. Now Michael Lorenzen up to the plate. And he gets... Oh, he got through. Okay, I thought that was going to be an out. But they're going... Oh, wow. Okay, so they all go to a double. I'll take it. Aquino on third. Lorenzen on second. Tucker Barnhart is at the plate. And it's going to be... Not a hit. Freddie Galvis, 1 out. Can Freddie knock in Aquino? He can. We will get a run home, but Freddie Galvis is out. So Lorenzen's on third. Shogo Akiyama is at the plate. And he puts it deep into center, but it's going to be caught for the 3rd out, and Milwaukee wins 14-9. All right, so... We are tied 1-1 in the series. Let's continue to the next game, the final game of the stream. All right, let's start this. We're down 4-5. All right. It's a grounder to shortstop, and that's out number 1. All right. Aristides Aquino. He's going to strike out. Oh, he's going to walk, excuse me. I thought he said strike out. And that's going to be a double play, and that's going to be the game. So it's over. We lose 5-4 to the Brewers, and we lose the series as well. Great. So now I think the Cardinals have firmly cemented their spot as the number one in the division. All right, the Phillies got beat up. Jimenez, start of the week. Injury sideline for Jesse Haynes. Season ender for Paxton. Batting leaders, Giolotto day to day. Weekly power rankings. We are sitting at 15th in the power rankings. Justin Upton gets 300 home runs. That's cool. And Bryce Harper is on the injured list. Torn labrum. So he's out for 6 to 7 weeks. That's not good for him. But we are currently a half a game back of the Cardinals with this 2-game set against the Royals at home. I hope you guys did enjoy. We did the first-year player draft. We are currently doing a 60-game season just like in real life. So this season will be over very quickly, and then we will move on to the next season. And then I think that the next season will be 162 games. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully it is, because then we can get a full season in. But I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you did, make sure to smash the like button on the stream and hit the subscribe button down below as well, so you can follow along with all the other videos that I put up and all the other streams that I do. And make sure you go follow my Twitch as well, twitch.tv/realworldofjuice. If you want to go follow that, and you can see me play Call of Duty and Fortnite late at night with my 2 buddies, Austin and Brandon. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope to play some more out of the park baseball in the future. And yeah, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!